Hello, my most beautiful Cancers. How are you guys? We are doing your October monthly reading. It is general. It's not going to be able to resonate for all of you. If you want something that is more tailored to your specific energy, then I do have personals open. Everything that you guys are going to need to know about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that will be in the description box below for you. So we are going to go ahead and pray and just get started. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my very most beautiful Cancers, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Cancer's energy for the month of October. A very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. In the recent past, we have the High Priestess. We have the World in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. So I do feel like even though there was a lack of communication, okay, a lack of any kind of positive signs, I do feel like something still felt very open. There was still something you were holding on to because you just had this almost like intuitive feeling with the High Priestess, this intuitive feeling that you would hear from them, that something would turn around, that this wasn't really over. It's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. Current, we have the Temperance, we have the Lovers in the reverse, and we have the Four of Cups. So you were still feeling really guided to this connection, even though there's been a major disconnect here. Okay, even though things are not the same, and like I said, even though I feel like there isn't really any positive indications, you still felt like you wanted to heal this. I feel this energy of patience as well. You wanted to bring things into balance. You wanted to heal the situation. You felt like this was something that was meant for you with the Temperance being here. And you were willing to be patient, okay? Even though it didn't look so good. It's not looking so good, okay? The Four of Cups, I do feel like you're worried about being rejected. And it is a little bit of an energy of being rejected as well, because I just feel like any attempts that you made haven't been received very well, okay? We have the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse with the Justice. I do feel like there is something that's some kind of truth that's coming out, and what I think the truth is that something is, you know, really over, okay? I do feel like somebody has made up their mind here when it comes to this, okay? When it comes to this, they have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Also, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse is here as well. So the decision has already been made, and I feel like what is coming out in October for you is that, you know, the truth that's coming out, it is the Justice. It's showing up as the Justice because it's not just a truth that's coming out. It's something that is in your highest good, whether you can see it or not. And with this Ten of Swords being here, Five of Cups being here, Two of Pentacles, the decision has already been made, and I feel like that's the truth that you're stepping into in October. And I do feel like there is going to be a grieving period, okay? It is something that is one of those truths that's going to be very hard for you to hear and hard for you to accept, because you have been very patient and very hopeful and holding on up to this point. But with the Ten of Swords, something is, you know, coming to a close here, and I feel like you really feel that right now, okay? So let's go ahead and grab another deck and take a look and see, to clarify some things. Tell me about this World in the reverse. Tell me about the World in the reverse. The Knight of Wands. So this person could have been very inconsistent in the past, very on and off. Maybe things have started on and off for you guys, and that's why you just really felt like that was going to be the way it was this time as well. Maybe this person leaves and comes back, or you guys, you know, start and stop. I mean, you kind of just assumed that this was going to be that way too. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like it's very painful for you to think about the fact that maybe this doesn't have as much of an effect on them. Maybe they're not thinking about you as much as you are them. I do feel like there's something here where you're worried that they've already moved on, or you're worried that they have released this connection, released you. Tell me about this High Priestess, please. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like that's, you know, intuitively, or, you know, sometimes we believe it's our intuition. Believing that something will happen without any of the signs to back that up, or without any of the evidence supporting that. You know, we believe it because we want to believe it, is what that kind of feels like to me, Cancers. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So, you know, there's some really hard truths having to admit that maybe this time it is going to be different. Maybe this, you know, this isn't going to pick back up like it has in the past. Maybe that some of the hard truths were that things weren't really going to happen, that you just wanted them to. You just wanted to believe that because you do love them. And I do feel like there's some hurt here, thinking that they have already released this, and while you're still struggling, you know, it's like, how can this be so easy for you? Okay, I kind of feel that. And worried that they just don't love you the same way that you love them. You know, that's painful as well. Tell me about this Temperance energy. Got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You're impatient, waiting for somebody to come back around, but the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, I don't really see that. Lovers in the reverse. Got the Eight of Pentacles. You really want to work on this. Even though there has been a major disconnect, you still want to fix it. You want to give that your attention. You want to work on it, okay? You recognize that there has been a major disconnect within the connection, but you do want to fix it. Tell me about the Four of Cups. The Knight of Swords. So I do feel like some of you guys could, this is for October, so maybe you haven't, but haven't yet, or you could have. It just depends on where you're at in the timeline. What's being rejected here is some kind of communication. So maybe you have tried to talk to this person, and that's kind of what's bringing this truth out. I think you guys have tried to communicate, or tried to express to this person, or tried to reach out, or something of that effect here, and that communication was rejected, okay? Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Moon card in the reverse. So something is becoming very clear. What I think it is the Seven of Cups can be kind of an illusion. It can be seeing something with rose-tinted glasses, you know, kind of seeing what we want to see. That's kind of what I was trying to express with this, you know, believing something because we want it to be true so badly. And I feel like that's what you're starting to see, was that things really are over between you and this person, that they have been, and that you only believed otherwise because you wanted to so badly. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's very normal. It's part of the grieving process. That's why one of the steps is acceptance, because before that you have to get to that acceptance, and that can be a very difficult thing. Sometimes I believe that having to admit to ourselves that something is really over for good, that can happen much after the actual ending. You guys can break up, you know, but it can take a very long time to get to that place of acceptance that this is really over. And sometimes that can be even more difficult and painful than the actual breakup. I do feel like that's what's becoming clear, is that, you know, you were holding on to some of these false hopes, really believing something that just wasn't going to happen because you wanted to. And that just speaks to how beautiful of a heart you have, and how big of a heart, and how deep you love. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel ashamed or upset because you love hard or you love big. Tell me about this Five of Cups. I do feel like on the thing that's the justice is that now you're finally going to be able to see the truth, so you can get into that place of acceptance, so that you can start to grieve, so that you can heal and move on, so you can move forward. Tell me about this Five of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, because I feel like it's not just the loss of the person, it's the loss of the dream. You know, the Knight of Cups can be a dreamer, a visionary, and I do feel like you had dreams and hopes and plans. So it's not just that you lost this person and have to move on with them out of your life, it's the loss of the dream too. And I feel like that's something that you guys are finally going to be able to start accepting and grieving, so that you can heal. I do want to tell you, though, Cancer, that I do firmly believe that you have nothing to lose by letting go and moving forward. Because what's meant for you is always going to be for you. So if this person is meant for you, then even if you let them go and you start to heal and you start to move forward in your life, you know, if they are meant for you, they will be back. And sometimes when we stop holding on so tightly, we actually free up energy space. We let go of the resistance so that they can come back. But if they're not meant for you, you still have nothing to lose, because you will find what is meant for you on your path of healing and moving forward. Tell me about this Justice card. Tell me about the Justice card. Why is that here for Cancer? The Six of Cups in the reverse. Because you deserve to be able to stop allowing your past to hold you back. The Six of Cups can talk about spending too much time stuck in the past, dwelling on the past, reminiscing. With this Six of Cups in the reverse, that's what the Justice is. You deserve to be loved the way you love. You deserve to be free of this pain, to be free of holding on, to be free of not having that reciprocated. You deserve to be free of that. And that's why it's showing up. This truth is showing up as the Justice, because even though it doesn't feel like it right now, this is what's best for you. Okay? And sometimes that's a hard truth in itself. So I do feel like October is going to be full of hard truths and adjustments, but it's freeing up the energy space to free you from this pain so that you can move forward and find what is meant for you, whatever that may be, so you can start to truly heal. So we are going to, my beautiful Cancers, get some confirmation, clarifications, and some advice. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful Cancers, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Very clear messages, confirmation, clarification, and advice for my beautiful Cancers, please. Confirmation, clarification, and advice. We got one. Let's get two more. Alright, let's see what we got. At the bottom of the deck, you have Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and from your mind. So your Archangel stepping in that green energy, okay, this is heart chakra energy, helping your heart chakra to clear and open, helping your emotions to heal. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So your angels and your spirit guides, they're coming through very strong here. They want you to know that they understand that you're going through a hard time, that all you have to do is ask for their help. They want to be here for you. They want to help you. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and your intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So once again, they want you, all you have to do is ask for their help. Ask for them to guide you, ask for them to be there, and they will. They want to. They want you to know that they are here. You are not going through this alone, even if it does feel that way. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by the angels. Some of you guys I'm getting that could be getting a new pet, something more like a comfort support animal. Some of you guys could be getting a pet to help you kind of emotionally support through this situation. All right, guys, I know you guys are going through some major changes, but it's really going to be more beautiful than you can imagine when it's all said and done. And you deserve to be happy. Okay, you deserve that. And this is just that first step. Okay, this ending and this acceptance of it is the catalyst for your guys' brand new beginning. So I'm going to be praying for you and sending you all kinds of love and light. If this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon rising in Venus can resonate more than your sun sign does. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you hit that notification bell, then when we do our monthlies and mid-monthlies and our weeklies, you guys can be notified and you can go check them out. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and I will pray for you. So I am sending all kinds of love and light. Till next time.